Hello and welcome. I have no idea why Mantis is like the featured thing on this True Believer reprint here. Because Mantis isn't like one page of this book. Let's go ahead and spoil the entire Mantis portion of this story. You ready? Let me just pick her up here and we'll just kind of flip around until I find it. Because like, it's going to take a minute to find this thing. Because that's how little Mantis is actually in this book. Nope, that was an ad. Um, nope, no, that's T'Challa doing stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay, so here's like the three panels of Mantis. That's it. That's all of that she's in the book. All right. Now that we've got that out of the way, we can actually talk about the book. It's actually pretty fun because it's crazy god combat. So you've got like this lion god dude, you've got Thor, you got the rest of the Avengers, and they have an epic throwdown. It's a lot of fun. So we start off kind of getting like this dude's origin story, and this looks like some crazy Kirby stuff. I loved it. I opened this up and I'm like, yeah. Basically, these villagers like sacrifice this guy who I don't know who he is, and the lion god gets his power. Meanwhile, back in America, you got like some drama with Natasha because whatever, it doesn't matter. She doesn't have anywhere to live, so she's living in the Avengers mansion. I don't know why that's a big deal, but apparently it is. And you got these dudes that are like, we want Black Panther to come back to Africa and fix our continent. Pretty reasonable. They're pretty angry, man. They are really angry. But all that's just kind of a pretext for the real part of this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He's here to kidnap T'Challa or whatever. Who cares? And Thor's like, oh, let's have a throwdown, bro. Vision's like, and the dude's like, that is my mortal body. But I am no mortal. This whole book is just like this absolutely crazy stuff. This reminds me of like some pictures of like ancient aliens that you would see on like History Channel, man, because that's all History Channel is anymore, is like ancient aliens. There's multiple series. I the other day, I was looking at their lineup because I'm like, okay, they gotta have something cool on. Like, you go back 20 years ago, they had like Gerald McCraney and George C. Scott hosting Weapons at War, the series about, tanks and planes and guns and whatever. And they had R. Lee Ermey playing, his Marine drill sergeant yelling at the camera on that show, which I'm blanking on the name of. Now there's like Ancient Aliens, and there's like the Ancient Alien Files, and like the sequel to the Ancient Aliens, and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, that's kind of what that reminded me of. The artist here is definitely kind of jacking like Steve Kirby, uh, crazy design styles. It's awesome. Who was the artist on this? I don't recognize the artwork. Don Heck. This is great looking, man. I don't even know if you're alive or what, but this is great looking. I had a ton of fun reading this. The Everything about this book, combat wise, is just full of lots of very classic kind of crazy Marvel stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't it look awesome? Yeah, Thor being smart. People don't give him enough credit. When it comes to fighting, Thor's a pretty smart cookie. So I liked this book, but it had nothing to do with Mantis. It had absolutely nothing to do with Mantis. This is called false advertising. I realize you're trying to promote this event, and Mantis must be in this event somewhere, but false advertising. Don't even do it. Not one time. For $1, this was awesome. I don't know what the actual book would cost. If you went to a store or a convention and you were like digging through the bins, I don't know if this would be like $1 or 5 or whatever. I don't really care. A $1 reprint for this was a lot of fun. Check it out if you haven't already. It doesn't make me want to read this new Annihilation event, which kind of sounds dumb and has nothing to do with Mantis, but it's a great Avengers story. Like, for action. It's a great Avengers action story. Let's put it that way. I liked the art. The writing was fast paced. The story just kept moving and moving. It never slowed down. It never was just like, I'm just going to stop and we're going to have like 8 identical panels that are real tall across here. And then we're going to put like 3 paragraphs of text in each one kind of situation, like you see in a modern Avengers book written by Brian Michael Bendis. And by modern, I really mean like from 10, 15 years ago. But you know exactly the kind of stuff I'm talking about because it was everywhere. None of that here. you don't even get a chance to breathe while you're reading this book. You got to hold your breath until you're done reading it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I sure hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.